Hey everyone, welcome back. It's time to ramble. A US-based company received 298 million rand from various government departments. That this is the reason the ANC want us to pay more tax. This is the reason SARS is coming at us as if they are an unfed lion, a hyena. I mean, they are literally going for scraps at this stage, but continue not to look at taxis, spouses. And the amount is likely a lot higher because these figures represent just deviations, does not even include expansions. And it's laughable because if you look at how much work the government's actually doing for us, the question is, do you need licenses? At 298 million rand for 2024. I'm talking about Microsoft, the Bill Gates Microsoft. Many of us are focused on the commission taking place and the absolutely explosive allegations coming out. But we really shouldn't take our eye off the fact that there are hundreds of other ANC-controlled departments who all know that their time is coming to an end, which consequently is probably the best time to loot. So today, I want to take you through just some of the absolutely ridiculous, and I really do mean ridiculous, purchases that were made in 2024. I mean, I dread to see what 2025 is going to look like. So keep in mind that this is just a completely random selection per quarter, because if I had to show you anything more, we would be here for longer than the commission's going to take. Guys, let's go. In quarter one, various departments paid Microsoft 60 million rand. The Department of Communications and Digital Technology did a gorgeous amount of catering. That was in one quarter, so in 3 months, they spent 107,000 rand on catering. The Department of Defense chartered a plane for the cost of 89.4 million rand. I wonder where that plane went. Guys, quarter two. Catering and accommodation for the inauguration of the president, paid for by DIRCO, 3.8 million rand. That was for accommodation and catering. It's basically what? A 1-day, 2-day event? 3.8 million rand. I've mentioned this in one of my previous videos, but for those of you who haven't watched that one, emergency power bought from the city of Johannesburg by Eskom to the value of 3.2 billion rand. Eskom also sent an organization out to do an executive headhunt, and that cost us 17.2 million rand. Then quarter two, various departments paid Microsoft another amount of 53.3 million rand. Okay guys, quarter three. SABC spent 41.6 million rand on, would you guess it, debt collection. I mean, that amount, why don't you just put that amount towards the debt? The failure to pay, or the refusal to pay more like, it sits now at about 90%. I think it was 84% in the last stats that came through. Okay, we have Department of Communications and Digital Technology, as well as Treasury, making purchases towards G20 adverts to the value of 3.2 million rand. Quarter three saw Microsoft receive another 157 million rand. Can I just have like one of those millions? Transnet What a dodgy company, as we all know. For 4 months of security, only 4 months, 76 million rand for just 4 months of security. And that is across the ports of South Africa. But I tell you, the companies that they've used, barely any of them, I think bar 2, none of them have websites. One of them has been delisted. And then it is always very surprising to see the amount of companies every single one of these people are directors in. So if any of you are in a director level, understand business at that level, please drop a comment. I want to know if it's possible to be a director for so many companies. I can't imagine. I mean, all you must do is sit in director meetings. Imagine what the diary looks like. So that's Transnet in quarter 4. The banking industry of CETA, because CETA has 4,999 billion different CETAs, they paid 45.4 million rand for office alterations. 45.4 million rand for office alterations. And if I'm not mistaken, it's a rented office. So it's not even their asset. Blows your mind that they've managed to even run this country for 31 years. And then finally, Microsoft received another 25.8 million rand. Like I said, Microsoft's total is then 298.5 million rand, over $250 million. So, to close off my ramble, the ANC know their end time is nigh. They are going to loot their hearts out. Many podcasters and news presenters and the likes of Jeff Wicks, etc., have said as much. The 2025 quarter 2 report should be out relatively soon, so I'll bring you that as soon as it drops. It's unjust. It's unjust. It's unfair. The ANC don't care. The ANC aren't even trying. Guys, that's my ramble for today. Short and sweet. It's a nightmare consuming all those numbers, so I thought I would, take it a bit easy on you. To shake things up for today, I'm actually not going to ask you to subscribe. I am going to ask you to give my little video a boost, give it a like, and drop me a comment. It gives YouTube the indication that you enjoyed my video. I am going to presume you enjoyed my video if you made it this far. Other ways you can support me if you so wish is become a member. $14.99, the price of a small Coke. You can do a once-off donation via PayPal, or at least follow me on X. And yes, I am now on Facebook. I can't put all my eggs in one basket. There's weird conversations about X's future sustainability. I ask no questions. Guys, there's lots happening in South Africa. Mucho corruption. But remember when you leave your house that everyone outside aren't the people on X. They are all battling as much as we are. They are also all tired. The fighters and the haters, it's a very small population of our country. So just take the time to look someone really in the eye, smile, and say to them, I hope you have a nice day. I'm going to look you in the eye and say, you are amazing. Keep up the great work. Have a great day, guys. Over and out.